Hi. Have you ever felt insecure? For example, when you get into an elevator with a stranger and suddenly remember how to breathe. Is that a skill too? Today, we'll figure out how to build self-confidence with scientific facts, exercises, and a little humor so you don't fall asleep along the way. What is self-confidence? Self-confidence is not an innate talent, but a skill. Psychologists define confidence as an internal belief in one's competence. Bandura, 1997, Theory of Self-Efficacy. It doesn't mean you always know everything. It's the belief that you can handle it even if you don't know how yet. How would a confident and an insecure person behave? A confident person. I don't know how this works, but I'll figure it out. An insecure person. I don't know how this works, so I'll hide under a blanket and pretend to be a remote. So why are we insecure at all? What's the catch? Let's go step by step. Perfectionism. Perfectionism is the belief, either perfect or a failure. Instead of learning through mistakes, a person delays action to avoid an imperfect result. How it hinders. Perfectionists often don't start anything new, because the risk of error is too frightening. Confidence doesn't grow without practice, and practice is impossible if you're afraid to be imperfect. This trait often holds people back from improving. One important thing to remember: you don't have to be perfect. You just need to strive for growth. A perfectionist will quit if it doesn't work out the first time. A perfectionist won't take action unless they're 100% sure. Perfectionists don't take risks. Example: someone is afraid to record a video because my voice is weird, my camera is bad, my background isn't like those bloggers. Result: no confidence, no experience, and the cycle repeats. Negative inner dialogue. We talk to ourselves every day, but often like a strict critic, not a supportive friend. Typical phrases: I'm stupid, I'm not like them, I can't do it. How it hinders. The brain perceives inner dialogue as truth. Constant self-criticism lowers self-esteem, causes anxiety, and even apathy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, Beck, 1976, proved that replacing negative beliefs with realistic positive ones reduces anxiety and boosts self-esteem. Comparison with others. Social media is the perfect environment for this. Everyone's successful, beautiful, even their dogs have Harvard diplomas. Comparison creates false standards. Harvard Research, 2012. People with low self-esteem compare themselves to others more often, which worsens their self-perception. Tip: start consciously noticing when and why you're putting yourself down. How it hinders. Instead of following their own path, a person feels not enough. This reduces motivation, causes anxiety, and learned helplessness. According to a University of Pennsylvania study, 2018, just 30 minutes on Instagram per day is directly linked to reduced self-satisfaction. Past criticism, childhood and adolescence. Parents, teachers, peers could, even unintentionally, instill the idea that you're not good enough. Don't stand out. Don't argue. Be quiet. You'll seem smarter. How it hinders. An inner critic forms, an automatic setting to downplay your abilities and fear public actions. This gets embedded in your psyche as part of your identity. According to attachment theory, Bowlby, 1969, children who experience excessive criticism or lack of support develop anxious self-esteem and low confidence. Trauma and failure without reflection. One failure in the past, if not processed, can create the false belief, I will always mess up. How it hinders. A person avoids any new actions that could repeat a traumatizing experience. The brain associates any initiative with potential pain, triggers a defense reaction, better not to try. Conclusion: confidence doesn't fall apart in a day. It's the result of accumulated beliefs, experiences, and perceptions. But the good news: all this can be recognized and rewritten. Now here are practical steps to become more confident. Power pose technique research by Amy Cuddy from Harvard, 2010, showed just 2 minutes in a power pose can increase testosterone, dominance hormone, and decrease cortisol, stress hormone. Example: Superman stance, feet shoulder width apart, chest out, hands on hips, chin up. Our body language isn't just facial expressions, it's feedback for the brain. According to studies by Alan and Barbara Pease, 2016, gestures affect not only how others perceive us, but also how we perceive ourselves. What to do? Don't cross your arms. That's a closed pose. Open your shoulders. Use confident gestures. Open your palms. Upward, outward gestures with amplitude equals confidence. Maintain eye contact. Don't lower your head. If you're walking around like you're looking for your lost self-esteem on the floor, it's time to stand up straight. Success Journal. Each evening, write down 3 things you did well today. 1 moment where you showed courage. This forms neural pathways that strengthen positive self-perception. Neuropsychologists confirm paying attention to success is brain training. The brain starts seeking the good automatically. Neuroplasticity, Dwidge, 2007. Small steps, big results. Insecurity fades when you act regularly, even when afraid. No need to start with public speaking for 100 people. Confidence ladder example. Ask for a discount in a store. Say hello to a stranger. Ask a question during a meeting. Record a short video. Go live. Every small action is a building block of your confidence. Behavioral activation theory, Jacobson et al., 2001, says, actions influence emotions, not the other way around. So act, and confidence will come, not the other way around. Inner dialogue. Ask yourself, if my best friend said this, would I believe it? Replace, I can't do it, with I can manage, even if it's hard. Use realistic affirmations, for example. I'm learning to be more confident. I'm not perfect, but I'm growing every day. Research. Self-affirmation theory. Steele, 1988. Repeating positive beliefs reduces stress and increases a sense of control. Environment. Imagine you're a plant. If you grow in toxic soil, you wither. Avoid toxic people who criticize, mock, or drag you down. Surround yourself with those who inspire, share experiences, and help you grow. Tip. Find one growth partner, someone you can share progress with. Stanford University, 2013. People with supportive environments are twice as likely to achieve their goals. Also, studies by the American Psychological Association show a supportive environment increases motivation by 34%. What to do when you fail? Mistakes are part of the journey. The more you allow yourself to fail, the faster your adaptability and resilience grow. Example: Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before the light bulb worked. He later said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 ways that don't work. Accept failures as confidence training. Even if you accidentally said, I love you to your teacher instead of goodbye, you're already 1 step closer to enlightenment and changing schools. Quick summary of the steps. Power pose and body language. Your body affects your mind. Stand confidently. Feel confident. Gestures. Open, calm, and controlled. Send the brain a signal. I'm okay. Success journal. Track your progress, even if it's small. Daily small steps. Confidence grows through action, not thinking. Positive inner dialogue. Replace criticism with support. Environment. Communicate with those who uplift, not bring you down. Failures are experiences, not verdicts. Learn, don't blame. Confidence isn't knowing what you're doing all the time. It's being calm even when your phone falls into your soup and everyone's watching. 7-day homework plan. Power pose every day. Stand in a power pose in the morning or before an important event, 2 minutes. Observe how your mood and behavior change. Keep a confidence journal. Every evening, write down 3 things that went well. 1 moment where you stepped out of your comfort zone. Take 1 step out of your comfort zone daily. Something small but new. Talk to a stranger, ask for feedback, post a story. Replace your inner dialogue. Catch negative thoughts throughout the day. Reframe them, for example. Before, I'm a loser. After, I'm still learning, and that's okay. Audit your environment. Think, who inspires you and who drains you? Take one step towards someone supportive. Message, call, follow their work. Conclusion. Remember, confidence isn't built in one day, but it is built every day if you work on yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself today to who you were yesterday. If this video was helpful, like, subscribe, and comment. I choose to act. Because your confidence begins exactly with that choice.